Who'd ever thought that I would see this day, where I would see my ghetto life fade away? 'Cause I was lost and couldn't find a way, and now I look forward to every day.
Hello there, and greetings from Zimbabwe here. For all those who do not know me, I'm Brother Peter Morris, and I have been training to be a priest with the Redemptorists in the London province since 2009. I did my postulancy with you in Bishop Eton, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. First of all, I wanted to say thank you. Thank you for your generosity so far. I've always been impressed with the generosity of the Bishop Eton community, and I'd like to say thank you for all that you've contributed to the region here. The work of the region really cannot go on without the kind of support that they have received from you. I wanted also to say a few words about how I've seen the situation here, and maybe to highlight a couple of areas in which I see a need that may not always be immediately apparent to us who are from the other side of the world. As you can see, the grounds here are very vast and quite beautiful. They are very much conducive to a life of contemplative prayer and for study. The students who train here in the region all live here on these grounds. However, their studies and their pastoral work requires them to not always look after these grounds. We do employ 2 young men to keep these grounds, and that does not come for free. This beautiful chapel lies at the heart of the grounds here in Tafara. It is very much at the heart of each student's life. It is also the place of some very lively experiences of the celebration of the Mass. We may not realize it, but the Zimbabwean region needs our prayers for vocations to the congregation here. Recently, the region has experienced a decrease in the number of students coming to see if the life is for them. Are you sick of the sound of my voice? Well, I'm sick of the sound of my voice. Let's just watch me in the library. No, really, just watch me. Okay, on a serious note, the library is quite a well-stocked library. There are lots of good books there, classics, that are very helpful for the students here. However, there is always a need to continue to update its contents, and it would be great if you could support this effort. While life is quite comfortable here in the community, that is not the case for those in the surrounding areas. The living conditions of some can be quite shocking. Though some are more fortunate than others, and they do have good enough shelter, there are some who are struggling in very, very poor conditions, appalling conditions, conditions that can leave us feeling quite sick and helpless and At the same time, if there's one thing I have to say about the people here, is their resilience is completely admirable, and they are just a wonderful, joyful people, a real beautiful people who inspire me, who really move me, and who will have a very special place in my heart from now onwards. Though it may be this sunny and warm during the day, that is not the case at night time here in Harare. Harare is so high up in altitude, the same height as Ben Nevis, that the temperature drops quite drastically in the evening and at night time, and remains quite cold during the morning. So for many people who are waking up and going to their work in the morning, they really have to wrap up warm, not just when they sleep at night in their houses, but also when they travel to their work. That means you will see people walking around with big hats, big thick coats, scarves and gloves. And I suppose they would be wearing quite warm clothes inside their houses as well, especially since the houses are not really built with great insulation. So I suppose what I want to raise awareness about is the need for warm clothes here. Yes, even in what is technically tropical Africa, there are people who really need good winter clothing, thick jumpers, scarves, hats, gloves. So thanks very much for spending this time with me. I'd just like to encourage you to continue to support the region in the way that you are already doing today at this event, but also to continue to come up with other ideas and other ways that you can support this region. Particularly, I would like to appeal for support for the students, both in the financial side of things, but also in the material side of things, in supplying more theology books for them and philosophy books for the students doing philosophy. And also, if you consider to donate some warm clothing for the people here who are struggling to survive in the winter conditions. Thank you.